Hey everyone, what is going on? And believe me, it is good to be back. So, I was at the Hartford Regionals, and I actually did pretty well. I went 4-2. I ended up losing the first round, but then I continued to do well in the losers bracket. But unfortunately, I was like a couple wins away from day two. The person that beat me in the first round actually did not only make it to day two, but he also qualified for Worlds. So that's pretty cool. But no, I had a good time. No lag on my end. I don't know if other people experienced lag. I personally did not experience any lag in my game, so that's a positive. I had a great time. In Baltimore when I went last year, I can't say that I had a good time. There was nothing but lag, but yeah, just my experience from that, and yeah, I mean it went overall. It went really well, so really happy with my performance. Obviously, day two would have been nice, but there's always future events I could attend. Hopefully next year. I cannot make it to NAIC because of finances, but hopefully some events next season. We'll see. Maybe we could try and qualify. And everything like that. But either way, that's not about this. We are taking a look at a Little Cup team, right? We have a legend, as we saw. He hit legend. Very, very nice. With Chinchou, Lilip, and SEWADDLE. And we have a beautiful 5-0 to show you. SEWADDLE is very cool. I think it's really strong. It just, honestly, just has to watch out for, well, fire types in general, but also Salandit. Like, let me know, if you've seen any Salandit. It is difficult to get, but if you happen to get one, it is really, really, really powerful. But, you do have that Chinchou that can fight against Salandit. Lilip as well. So, it's not bad or anything. I guess with this team, if you happen to see a Salandit. Most of the Salandits, I've noticed, happen to be in the lead, at least when I've battled them, the last time they were around. I didn't do any Element Cup this season. But I guess we should jump into the battles. Beautiful catch there, able to sacrifice this Chinchou, and Thunderbolt will be enough to pick up the knockout, but that is totally fine because you could make it to a Seed Bomb with the SEWADDLE and take this game. Excuse me. I don't know what I picked up. I picked up something in Connecticut. I wore a mask the whole time. I guess I caught something because I have a really bad cough and a sore throat, but I still wanted to get back to making videos because I love making videos, right? So we're going to safe swap into that Lilip. Out comes a Ducklet, but, ooh, this is actually pretty good. I mean, you have the Ancient Power for that Ducklet, right? Super effective damage. Going to see that shield go up. Now, the only thing is, well, you actually get off another Ancient Power because the opponent didn't throw. The only thing is, do they bait you with the Bubble Beam or do they go straight Brave Bird? That's your call, right? I mean, going to go ahead and call it. It's probably a Bubble Beam. It is a Bubble Beam. Good call, good call. Trying to make it to another move. I think they'll make it. Yeah, they do outpace. This is probably a Bubble Beam, so you could let this go. I'm going to let it go, and it is the Bubble Beam, so you will be able to get off this Ancient Power, but the opponent can take Switch if they choose to shield this, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So they're going to be able to Wing Attack down with Ducklet. Ducklet is broken for the Element Cup. Wing Attack was buffed. It was good, really good before, but ever since Wing Attack was buffed, it's even that much better, right? Chinchou is a good answer to it, but other than that, okay, you're going to do a lot of damage. You don't want SEWADDLE on fire types, as we've discussed. So we're going to go ahead and take that Body Slam and able to farm down with the Chinchou. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. We know that Ducklet is pretty low. So Chinchou is coming in, but SEWADDLE, I'm going to save that energy. I like that play. SEWADDLE is looking good, of course, because you do resist these attacks. With SEWADDLE, so SEWADDLE going to be able to handle Chinchou very nicely. Just watch out for a catch. Another attack coming in. Going to still let it go despite having two shields. And it's a Bubble Beam. Yeah, Ducklet's coming in. This is probably another Bubble Beam. Going to be actually still going to let it go. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, or maybe you were counting, but like also even if you were not counting, I mean, you're a legend, so who cares if they land a Brave Bird and take the win, right? That's the way I look at it. But next matchup, picking up a beautiful lead. Ducklet is a great lead, but obviously looking really good with the Chinchou. First seed is actually interesting because it used to not be good last time Element Cup was here, but ever since Taco received the buff, it actually has a lot of play. I think it's actually pretty decent now. Pretty good. So we do see a shield. It's going to be an Iron Head. Good shield. Bug Bite is just, it's doing neutral damage, but it's just eating through it. Woo! Silverwind is going to pick up the knockout. Very nice. So able to take Switch. And you really do need Switch because you do want that Chinchou and Ducklet for sure. Brave Bird will still do a lot, but you can take a Brave Bird. Yeah, just gonna let this go, even if it is a Brave Bird, and it might be. No Aerial Ace, maybe they don't have Brave Bird, maybe they have Brave Bird Aerial Ace, who knows. Cottony coming in, okay, SEWADDLE, you don't have anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt and switch into the Lily. Yeah, I did like that chip and dip right there with the Thunderbolt. Just gonna go ahead and go for the Ancient Power attacks. You almost have back-to-back, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for one. Gonna pick up that shield. The opponent gonna go ahead and fire back with an attack, but you can go ahead and shield this, and that's exactly what is going to happen. So gonna go ahead and go for the Ancient Power with the Lily right now. So that is not gonna KO, but that's okay because it got very low. So you do go down, but one Spark should take this out as it does. So as long as they don't get to a Brave Bird, and I don't even know if they have Brave Bird because we saw Aerial Ace, but they don't get to it anyway because this Thunderbolt will be enough to KO. And that is going to be a great game. That was actually a pretty close game. Closer than I thought it was going to be, but good game. Able to take that one. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Chinchou into Chinchou. So we do have a mirror match going on. Yeah, you'd like the backlight on this, I guess, but okay, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Still blow out a possible answer. You do take neutral damage from the attacks, but... Or not from Thunderbolt, I guess, but from Bubble Beam. Was that Ducklet that came in? I want to say it was Ducklet. It was Ducklet. Shadow Ducklet as well. That did a lot. Okay, this is likely Bubble Beam. I can't imagine it being... Oh, actually, it's Aerial Ace. Okay, that makes sense. So the opponent could take Switch here. They probably will take Switch and Wing Attack down. No, they actually just let it go. Okay. So now Chinchou comes in. Now you can have the SEWADDLE on this, which is good. Of course, they don't know you have SEWADDLE in the back. SEWADDLE's not a common Pokemon, but SEWADDLE is going to be resisting these attacks, which is really good. I'm still going to shield it because Thunderbolt, I guess, will still do a lot. So that shield does make sense. Let this one go, right? Let's see how much Thunderbolt does. I am curious. Oh, they actually go for Bubble Beam. But it's a fire type. Okay. So out comes Chinchou. Shield the first one? No, gonna let it go. Okay, you could have shielded that just so, because this one will do more than the next one, right? Because you're gonna debuff it. But let's see if the opponent shields. I'm sorry about this cough, ladies and gentlemen. I should say really, really bad. But it's all good. Body Slam not gonna be enough to KO. Down goes Chinchou. But you do have a lot of energy and they are debuffed. So SEWADDLE is gonna go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb. These moves are all resisted, but this is the Little Cup. So, gonna go ahead and go for the Silver Wind. And this Silver Wind, I wonder if this is still enough to pick up the KO. It is still enough to pick up the KO. You're gonna be able to get this win. SEWADDLE doing Arceus' work. Let's go. C-Bomb is gonna be enough to KO, and that is gonna be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Absolutely love it. Yeah, SEWADDLE with the Bug Bite. I've actually used Paris. Paris had Bug Bite, right? Or it has Bug Bite. I think it did. Or it does. But I know I used it in the little Element Cup once. I think it was Element Cup. Anyway, they bring in Wooper. This is really, really good because this Grass Knot will easily KO. And we do see a shield there. But not worth the bait with the Ancient Power. Just go straight for it. The Wooper is going to go ahead and fire back with a Mud Bomb. I'm going to go ahead and shield that. Another attack coming in. Do you shield this? Yes, gonna go ahead and commit the shield. Maybe overfarm a little bit. I mean, the Wooper does get to the attacks really fast. Yeah, overfarming a little bit, going for the Grass Knot. Let's see if the opponent shields this or if they decide to sacrifice the Wooper, and they do shield it. But do you live a Mud Bomb? You might actually, you know what? You might actually live the Mud Bomb. You do actually live it a lot better than I thought. Okay, that's good. So, Lileep is going to be able to get off this attack. For some reason, I wasn't sure if you would live it, and even if you did live it, I thought it wouldn't live it as well. But no, able to live that, and oh, you love to see it. Able to come in with the Chinchou, absolutely love to see it. Yeah, okay, so SEWADDLE is going to go ahead and get to the Silver Wind attack right now. And this Silver Wind is going to not KO, but it still does a lot. Are they going for the Charm Down? They are going for the Charm Down, but they don't get it. SEWADDLE does get the Bug Bite down, and it does get off the Seed Bomb. And that is how you do it. So, actually, that doesn't KO, but it doesn't matter because Chinchou's going to be able to beat this easily. An attack coming in. Doesn't matter what it is. Brave Bird, you can just farm down a lot faster. It is Brave Bird. Look how much it does, though. I mean, that's insane. I mean, you resist that. I mean, this is the Little Cup, though, so I get it. But either way, going to be able to take that one. Absolutely incredible gameplay. Picking up that beautiful 5-0. And that is going to be a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. One more cough. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.